Hello, today is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Let's find out how my English pronunciation is good or not, right, by reading this article. And you could follow along and see how your pronunciation measures up to mine as a non-native English speaker, right? I am a Korean, so let's find out. Well, they request read the latest market moving news, save your favorite articles, manage your newsletter preferences. Not now. See if okay, my Google account. Oh, don't hack mine, right? I'll just skip it. I read that. This one, that's strange. I thought it was a free read. So, man, Business Insider. I'll just skip it. This article is from Mashed. It's about entertainment. The meal Donald Trump allegedly sneaks in to avoid the fancy food at state dinners by Sam Schroeder. Yeah, he was curious about all the expenses for Donald Trump at the White House. The foods are free or internet, is it free? Internet at his house, housing quarters, is it free? Or all other expenses, right? So let's find that out. A White House insider shared the goat meal that President Donald Trump likes to fill up on before attending formal engagements with esteemed guests. And to absolutely no one's surprise, it's a burger. In an episode of the Daily Beast's show, Inside Trump's Head, journalist Michael Wolff said the president eats a burger meal prior to attending state dinners. He reportedly pokes at the fancy food he is routinely served on the job, using the strategy of talking constantly to distract other attendees from noticing that he is barely eating. Trump has a well-documented love affair with fast food dating back to his first term when he served a spread of burgers and pizza to the Clemson University football team after they won the college national championship. He served a spread of burgers and pizza. That's a good expression, man. The word spread, right? That's a beautiful word. He saved a spread of burgers and pizza, right? He served a spread of burgers and pizza. He served a spread of burgers and pizza. He favored fast food on the campaign trail for his second term, even stopping to pose for the now famous photo op with McDonald's fries in hand. Trump has reportedly reasoned that eating fast food makes him relatable to average Americans. Yeah, that's true. What? The president's association with fast food earns him both praise and criticism. With his long history of showmanship, some observers, such as the users on Reddit's r/pics, have even questioned whether his preferences are authentic or endorsed. But as Wolff confirmed, Trump's love for burgers is the real thing. even behind closed doors. Mediocre White House food and politicians' preferences unpacked. Pac-Man. Further into the episode of in Trump's head, Wolf reveals that staff traveling with Trump aboard Air Force One are given care packages of fast food as perks of the job. Apparently, most staff members don't eat the White House food, which Wolf describes as being bland and mass-produced in banquet fashion, similar to something served at a wedding. It's same with the Korean buffets at the weddings, right? Or big ceremonies. So we could use this expression too. Blend. The White House food is bland and mass-produced in banquet fashion, right? Banquet. It is called banquet, not banquet or banquet, but banquet fashion. Right? The White House food is bland and produced in banquet fashion. The White House food is bland and mass-produced in banquet fashion. When host Joanna Coles read through a menu of courses served at a 2018 state dinner in honor of French Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron, Wolf replied that Trump would not have touched any of it. While it's uncommon for what President Trump eats in a typical day to end up in the news or even his personal social media, perhaps lesser known is the fact that former presidents and their inner circles also favored burgers and fries. Fast food appears to have been woven into the culture in Washington for decades. Our list of other politicians who are obsessed with fast food includes Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Ted Cruz. That's the guy I was talking about in my previous video. Ted Cruz and others. Rubio is an Italian guy. Most figures on our list are noted to blur the lines between business and pleasure when it comes to their love of fast food, similar to the way Trump does. Interesting. The way Trump orders his steak is widely disliked by most people. Why? I wonder why. This is hands down the best store-bought chicken pot pie around. The tragedy of Rachel Ray is so heartbreaking. One awful burger chain that should just throw in the towel. Really? What could it be? Jollibee? Or Burger King? Or McDonald's? Or In-N-Out? Or Five Guys? Or Burger Guys? So Trump really loves the burgers. Many politicians are obsessed with fast food. The White House food is bland and mass-produced in banquet fashion. Right? He offered a spread of burgers and pizza. A blend and so on. So before we go away, let's check out the expressions that I marked to remember. The White House food is bland and mass-produced in banquet fashion. He served a spread of burgers and pizza. He served a spread of burgers and pizza. Well, let's keep learning English by reading a lot of materials, but that's it for the day. I always promise to read more than 30 minutes. I already spent like 40 minutes already. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your pop into my video. Always, I am all ears when it comes to any offer. And if you come to Korea, you are welcome. I live in Seoul, but my family is in Gwangju, so I travel between those two cities. I am a licensed tour guide, and also I am the highly valued consultant with KT, Korea Telecom, the #1 carrier and cloud service and AI service provider in Korea. And also we manage data centers. We help customers build their data centers. We provide high-end internet, mobile service, voice needs, network security, or even physical security, because we have KT Telecom that provides the CCTVs, human management, human manpower dispatch, and so on. So we are the one of the biggest companies in Korea, right? We are the best. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Bye bye.